Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. And again, before you, the Tamiya Falcon. I got my parts chassis in the other day, and I started doing a video on that chassis alone, showing what kind of shape it was in and etc. But I tried to make it quick, and it ran into 4 or 5 minutes, and I figured, being that I'm just going to strip parts off of it, you guys probably weren't going to be all that interested in it anyways. So with the weather kind of crappy today, what I did was I stripped off the parts off the second chassis I got in, took the parts off, cleaned them up, started putting them back on this car here to finally make it a runner once again. And I'm getting real close. The body I'm still haven't touched yet, but I've got all the electronics in there, and don't pay too much mind to the jumbled mess of wires. I don't have anything fastened down or zip tied just yet. That's coming. I just wanted to get the electronics in there and make sure everything was going all right. And even though I decided to use an electronic speed controller for this, I decided to go old school with the radio, partially because I had one laying around. I'm using an old Futaba AM radio. I just thought it would look cool because like I said, I plan on maybe running this once everything's all set to show you guys, and I'm probably going to shelf it after that. I normally don't shelve anything. I don't have any shelf queens, but well, this car's been a bit different, and just working on it, I'm always scared of breaking stuff. But I went through and obviously I got tires and wheels on this car now, as you can see. And of course in the back they're not the correct ones that go with the Falcon model, but they're off of the Fox. I'm going to use them right now and call it good. On the front, got the original Tamiya Falcon wheels, but I don't think these tires are the actual ones. If I'm not mistaken, I thought the original tires on the front were just ribbed. These are more of a tread pattern. I could be wrong, but anyways, luckily the front wheels came with bearings, although they were in pretty bad shape. It was just one more thing that I did today was pull the bearings out of there, cleaned them off, and re-lubed them as well. So we're good to go there. Got everything on this car put back together, and I thought I'd power up the electronics to show you guys. So I should have a good runner now, and seems to be a little bit of glitching in that servo. I'm going to have to look more into that, but it's getting kind of late and my kid's asleep, so I don't want to make any more noise than absolutely necessary. But like I said, she's back into running shape once more. I'm pretty excited as I'm nearing the end of this project, and thankfully out of pocket money. This car here I got in a trade, and the guy gave me some money on top of what I traded him, but the only money I've spent out of pocket was that parts chassis, which was $80. I had the electronic speed control, the servo. I had to replace the servo that was in this car, and obviously the old AM radio, so I haven't put any money into that stuff whatsoever. But she's not perfect. I've seen a few other guys on YouTube restore these cars that come out much better than mine. But mine's gonna run once and then sit up here and look pretty, I hope. But I didn't want to go completely nuts on the cost of getting all authentic parts. I mean, maybe somewhere down the line I'll run into a decent set of rear wheels and tires. If the price is right, maybe I'll pick them up, but I'm not entirely worried about it. Just like the Blackfoot that I put together last year, there's something about and I like to keep it small scale with RC, but to me there's something about finding a vehicle that that looks pretty darn rough and hasn't been running a long time. And it's nice to get something like that, to put the work into it, to clean it up, and to get it back out on the road once again. So I got a whole lot closer with all the work I put into this car today. Obviously, I'm going to keep testing out the electronics before I actually secure them to the chassis to make sure that's all good. And then on to the body. I actually think that this is the body that came with this car. I think this is the one I'm going to use. The one off of the parts chassis is actually in a little bit worse shape. I could strip this body down, order decals off of MCI, but again, I'm trying to stay cheap as possible on this one, so I'm going to clean it up the best I can. Got some stickers peeling up here and there. I got an idea of what I want to do with that to make it, to get them to stand down. But that's where I'm standing, guys. I think maybe I'll do another video once I get the body done, but once I get to that point, I think I'm just going to give you guys the first run of this. Hopefully it's soon. So that's going to do it for this one. It's getting late. I got to head to bed. Got to work in the morning. But I wanted to show you guys the progress that I made on this car. And again, it's not perfect. There's a lot of others on YouTube that have been redone that look a lot better than mine, but I'm happy with it. I'm back to a running shape with this car. And if you guys have been following this project, I really appreciate your support and taking the time to watch my videos, as always. Please like, comment, and if you haven't and you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Until next time, everybody take care. Have a great day.